EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this New Year's Day matchup. It's the football team and the Steelers, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 22.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to... They'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 15 carries, 79 yards.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Bernard. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Bernard. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Bernard. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing on 1st down. Bernard. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. 7 yards, the pickup there. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 17th touchdown. They'll start on the ground with Harris. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. 2nd and 5. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now a throw here to his running back. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bernard able to hit his target, Claypool. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now a throw here, hauled in. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bernard. Claypool with another catch. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Trucks over him. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, Bernard. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup there. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Pushes him over, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency.
Touchdown! Complete at the 1. Chase Claypool, his 9th touch. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st down, Bernard. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10...
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 20. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Christian Kirk, a touchdown reception. Finally, we're off to...
So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And, they'll start the drive with Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run again with Harris. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. On the delay, here's Harris running right through it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now here's a throw that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards to pick up there. On 2nd down now, it's Harris. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. 134 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football. carry it often.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now here's Snell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him hasn't been...
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Deron Payne. On 1st down, Harris. Oh, he falls over it. And he's got this down to the 35. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Bulldozes past him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. They hand this off to Harris. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. They'll try and run with Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, he was a spectator. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now, because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure
back in Week 14, the Ravens lost a thriller in their last matchup against the Steelers. Can Pittsburgh do it again? Find out next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. A first carry for Najee Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Off play action. Bernard. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Back to throw. Bernard. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Harris, shedding the tackle, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A gain of 3, second down. Looking to throw. Bernard escaping the pressure right. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a first down carry for Harris. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Steelers who... It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on. That is... Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. bouncing back nicely. Throwing on first down. Bernard. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. To throw on second down. Bernard. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yet, indeed, the flag is out. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Bernard. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again. He gets this one to Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 7. Off the play fake. Bernard. That's swung out wide to Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, it's Harris. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Now, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Looking to throw on second down. Bernard. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On first down, Bernard. Flushed out right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter from working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bernard. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Back now in Pittsburgh. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. Throwing on first down. Bernard. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the half. Here's Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. Not much there, only a yard. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So 3rd down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of